received a message together with Pearl, then with How's the situation here? Very good. Go ahead and do your part. As for the rest...
Good news, everyone. My bird has located them. A moment, please, while I...
Any progress?
Yes.
Pom-Pom sure is glad that everybody's okay. Conductor! Oh, Pom-Pom received Himiko's message. Repeating it now. The source of Assad Kramad's power is fear. He exploits people when another passes, and each and every one of us.
So, Assad Pramad is a Lord Ravager that observes and imaginates possibility. When people saw...
Build a crowd, then defeat Assad Pramad in front of them. That's the easiest way. But I'll just...
So we don't actually have any way of defeating that.
Who says we're out of options? If we somehow witness all his possibilities, then he would collapse into just one being due to the effect of observation. I will activate the...
General?
Each reading drop the Eye of Ishvar. That's right, Mr. Sunday. I would like you to expand the range of your tuning.
You mean to determine...
Observation is for her. I want you to become my eyes and look for me. The fate Assad Pramad imagined. I also need a place with...
How confident...
Even if the chance of success...
I'll fight by your side.
I will do all I can. Fit and myself?
Thank you, Sunday.
No, Mr. Yang. You all talk...
You really look like one of the Nameless now.
Thank you too, General.
And that's when we'll defeat Assad Pramad to...
And when we do bring Himiko...
You still have time. Go and say your goodbyes to your friends before we set off. Meet me at the entrance when you're ready.
The young woman's
Off to save the world. Go on.
Why did a little fur...
Boys, I've already... Oh!
I knew you were leaving.
I'm off.
Are you ready? Before we set off, there's some... Our future destinies. Open it when you are in need of the hunt. Remember when we were at Sparks?
I remember. But you commanded me not to tell you what they said.
I'd like you to keep your eyes on me as much as possible. 30 years ago, I used the Decalite reflection barrier to divine the tides of battle for the Fonghu. But, in a moment of blind arrogance, I turned my back on what destiny had revealed and dared to wield the Rainbow Spiritist, but karma was on the way to punish me. That day, I became entangled with the barrier at a single point, left to drift endlessly through time and space. A healer named this unusual condition. Put simply, there's always a chance that I could suddenly disappear at any moment. If I'm not observed for even a second, I may disappear. I restrain myself with the Nexus Sapientiae, forged by the Yuchue Artisanship Commission. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We can't afford a single mistake in this operation. You must keep an eye on me always, no matter the fate that I'm anchored to. I had already decided my fate when I set foot in this world. You are only a witness, not... Mr. Sunday?
My birds will be keep.
I'll give you a signal.
I'm afraid you must get past it if you want to reach that tower.
Fret not. I will protect you.
Himiko and another me had a bet on how far you would get. What if we made a bet too? On whether Himiko...
Never fight fate. Because it fights back. Asat Pramad, your elation is just supreme innocence. That thing over there.
I seen it at Star Rail Fest. Likely a device that collects people's wish power.
She has courageously challenged an ancient Leviathan, and her chosen weapon is a standard plane. As I said, she at last, the long-awaited prelude. Monster versus protagonist.
I'm sick of this guy's trifling. Keep it together. Remember our plan.
Starting to have trouble keeping up with me. This is my chance.
We're here. Get ready, Sunday.
Careful. Asa Pramod just appeared above you.
Smart of you to lead a Xianzhou general to her death. How honorable and entertaining it would be to challenge the Demon Lord and save the world alone. But yes, too still. I was not expecting a diviner. To think I should have the honor of meeting the divine foresight, Bane of Ventilia. What can she do for you? Reveal your... Whatever she divines, I will block its path. What will you do now?
Then I, a diviner that never grants an audience to anyone, will teach you a lesson. Asat Pramod, a general and a diviner have completely different duties. A general breaks formations from behind, and a diviner destroys them from... And did you say you will block every path I divine? Sorry, but creating paths where there are none is the expertise of Trill. Now, shall I read your fortune? See your myriad possibilities condense until eventually only one remains. Defeat. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves.
Insight is what the eye of the heart.
Good. I see it too. Asat Pramod, your fate is sealed.
Now, this is the resistance I have been looking for. Exhausting all possibilities. Plotting every scheme. Just hurling everything at... How unfortunate that this coming perfect apocalypse will not be seen by you, General Yao Guang. I see the rope that tethered your existence here has snapped.
I have nothing left to give. Ishvara, please, take Asat Pramod to his fated defeat.
General!
Pity. She put her life on the line for you to have this sliver of a chance. Just like Himiko. Don't let their sap. You know, protagonist. It's actually heartbreaking that those clones are gone. It's time for a veteran navigator to point the way forward for you.
The Phantasm Court.
A terrifying enemy is near, but you stand alone. This is how trailblazing expeditions always end, no? Don't worry. Just as Akivili instructed me, and I instructed Falcon Amundsen. Perhaps instruction is too formal a word. How about we make it a bit friendlier? You quiz me. Next, you can ask me questions. 8 about me. About Aha. About Akivili. About the future. Because once 8 questions are done, did you forget? We are the only two supplicants with a chance of winning the Phantasmal. Because the die happened to land on 8. Because there are 8 supplicants in the games. Or perhaps because we first met in Amphorius. Another 8! You're not interested in stories and secrets? Of course, this universe also has a button reserved for you. But let me remind you, this is the last time we will speak so openly.
Is this guy actually Seer? Himiko hasn't escaped yet. And there's no news from the Express. I should try to... Why would I believe a Lord Ravager?
Looks like you're not so opposed. How about we add a wild card to this boring trivia game then? Give your answers to... Roll the die. If your roll is a critical success, you get to uncover my deepest secret. I'll share a candid truth, though it won't necessarily be the whole. I still answer, but only half-truths. It shouldn't pose any problem for our protagonist. Oh. Did General Yao Guang find me just now? Besides, it's been a long time since I've just... Oh, how exciting to have every outcome based on now.
What do I ask?
Right now, among infinite possibilities, countless versions of you are asking me endless questions. Not strange at all. Faced with fate and the universe, people have endless questions. Don't hold back. Go ahead.
I once met my other self in Amphorius. Who was that?
Oh, this is a most interesting unfortunately. Even I do not know the answer to that question. To make amends, this question...
About the Stellaron inside of me.
The Stellaron is a fragment of a path, a condensing of ionic powers. It comes from harmony. But surely you already know that one in your body. Strange. Whatever it's the engine, the coordinates, and a vessel of possibilities. 7 questions left.
I'm sure it's nothing to you.
Understandable. I've met a lot of people who love coming at me. But you would rather know all the strategies to beat the devil. Don't worry. My answer won't disappoint you. But of course... Curses! Your failed roll stings more for me than it does for you. What an opportunity to miss out on. Well then, you unknowingly found a way to defeat. Try your hardest to remember. You may ask 6 more.
Why were so many people calling me Aggie-Billy.
How lucky. Although they call you Aggie-Billy, because not only are you the successor, but at the core level, you're becoming the focus of... This isn't imitation. It's the path itself responding, naturally, to the absence of its god. Even more important is the thing...
Stellaron.
Correct. I've already had 5 left now.
I've always been curious. Since the Stellaron hunters also see...
A critical success? Elio's troop. What they're chasing is something even the Eons might. They are not fighting against a specific apocalypse, but trying to destroy the finality itself. To be more exact, they seek to destroy a finale in which what Elio has glimpsed may be an end that goes beyond the destruction itself. A point where all things said, Stellaron hunters traverse the worlds in search of a path that will let the entire universe keep evolving. Their purpose is far more tragic and far more mad than it appeared. 4 questions left. Keep...
What exactly did you do during these events?
This is a very complicated question. And well, but if I had to start from the beginning, I'm afraid you wouldn't have the patience to listen to the end. Come on, roll the die. We'll see how many secrets your roll will earn. I am willing to answer your most pressing question about this particular... Why would I? My relationship with... There's no need to compel a prospect as driven for revenge as she was. And it's impossible to include anyone like... Of course. She needed a small gift for motivational purposes. Which... That's it? I was hoping you'd dig a little deeper. Going over my past schemes, you may still ask me 3...
Can you tell me the real truth?
I bet you figured it out. Oh, critical success. Then perhaps across countless generations, the supplicant's wish power has gathered here, coursing through the abundant Elwood into the veins of the path. It soothes. People believe the supplicant's miracle was created to please Aha. But this is... People believe the markings around the mask measure how much wish power each supplicant has gathered. But those markings are only when the hunger and thirst of the slumbering beast are satiated with wish power. Can the beings of Ahatopia struggle on into the next Ember Era? And then, Aha will appear. Everyone is envious of the infinite power of the Eon, but who can comprehend for humans? The prize, do you understand now? The Phantasm Moon Games are only during such a respite can elation vulnerable and only 2 questions left.
How did you fall from being the Astral Express's navigator to becoming a Lord Ravager?
Just like a failed throw of the die, at first, I was a masked fool. But I grew weary of the idiotic fools and afterwards, I became nameless. I led the Express to, but unfortunately, once people fall into the sweetness of comfort and prosperity, they become like endless flies. But luckily for me, I've landed on a vocation. Who could resist setting a planet ablaze after centuries on the job? Watching humanity if you were in my position. Final question. Think carefully.
There's something I've thought about from the start. Tell me, is Himiko still alive? Do you really?
Aha! This is the question I've been... Of course Himiko is still alive. At least on the stage I'm meticulously prepared for her. She will play an important role. Life is like this. One chance journey after another. One whim after another. Then, by a twist of fate, I let a girl with no future begin. I have never understood why the seeds I planted by chance would always take root in unexpected ways. I never... It feels like a curse. Like fate's cruel. Just like that night 15 years ago. I had the chance to crush the No. I've never fully understood that lapse in judgment.
No matter the reason.
A few weeks ago, Himiko returned to her hometown. That was the moment I finally understood why I didn't shoot down the Express 15, but for a destruction that spanned 15 years. To set her on a journey to gain what was most precious. What truly matters is this. I will have you bring an end to this world, here and now. It's the most vicious joke I can play. Take a guess. Will this joke amuse Aha?
You want to use...
The worlds the Astral Express deals with. How could they be without a Stellaron? 15 years ago, during the blood-stained games, all the supplicants died violent deaths. Then, the husk ran out 15 years later. A hero from the Express shone brightly throughout the game. Alright. Now that I've answered the 8 questions, I now need to... Kids these days. Show some respect and put your photo in with your elder... Huh?
Himeko is right there!
There you are. I see all of you.
What kind of nonsense is that? Canceling an elderly person's pension account like that? Doesn't her conscience hurt at all?
You treat other people's lives and suffering like numbers on a die.
Your curiosity is commendable, but you've already used up all your questions. So,
Doesn't matter. We've stalled long enough as it is. You don't need to answer the following question. I just want to know. If I swing at that thing you have for a head, would it break?
ruins me upon the world. The myriad colors return to the void. Your failure is written in stone. For this purpose, you will once again be playing the... Will the hero shoulder all the wishes, ignite the stellar lamp, and fill the demon lord in a single become the cloudless steppers that bring fight the hero who tried to save Plain Arcade, accidentally smashing it to pieces. Now, so sit back and enjoy the show.
Hang in there! We're on our way!
Power release. Don't think. Feel.
Still holding back.
From now on, address me as the Galactic Twin Cleaver. Translated Sparkling.
What's the rush?
I was thinking your show's about to end.
Finally, we made it.
Papa promised each and every
After all, the Fluffy's protagonist hasn't gotten on board yet.
Let's show this guy what real nameless are made of.
Here we go. Companions have entered the ring, and the supporting cast has taken the stage. The throne turns to flame on the throne.
The fight is set.
Stand down.
That paradise may be unrich. Savor it in my place.
May this faint light smell the blue, star in the sky.
This backup is god tier. Wiped mouth.
Later, all will be revealed in lunar flame.
Passing sunshine.
Unnecessary.
Time to unwind.
A blade knows no mercy. That paradise, savor it for me.
All for the thrill. This backup is god tier.
Smell the blue, star in the sky.
This backup is god tier.
Nowhere to run.
Failed to stand you.
Speed run.
Trust that I will always be keep. Himiko went that way earlier. I need to catch up.
Himiko! Everyone? Where are you?
And the Astral Express, readying for departure, its lights illuminating the dark. Beneath your feet are countless paths, and they're surrounded by nameless stars. You saw a path no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it. This is the sight I see every day. And it has never lost its clarity. I would like to see it too. Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. It's time we set off once more. Akivilli.
Oh. There you are. Himiko! The Express. It's a scene from my memories. What just happened? All I remember is... But when I open my eyes again... Are you scared? Worried you've lost? No, I wouldn't. That's right. It's not over yet. March. Danhong, we have to get back to the fight somehow. We can't keep everyone waiting. Let's go, Himiko. Whatever it takes, we're getting out of here to get...
I'm sorry. I can't go with you. I understand. You have many questions. About I didn't expect it to appear in this manner either. Haven't you figured it out yet? This, in the moment I embraced you. I guess the Stellaron.
Final.
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her. To let her know I had made the most of this borrowed...
Alright, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us some...
It's a shame. I'll have to take a range, but at least I still have the chance to honor a promise from long...
I know. Her you're talking about is...
I'm so glad to hear you say her name. Even if the universe forgets. As long as someone still remembers her name. But as the navigator, it's not just her promise I have to keep. Kid, this time, you must set out. You have to go alone, Tommy. What did you say when you created me? I quote, "If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach." But now, you have everything you need to set off. Even time. But the weathering curse can't be healed. Sorry. I made a No. They didn't answer us. That I saw a shadow peek out from behind the moon. It said, "Apologies. I am not the elation, but a phantasmoon games with only bloodshed and no miracles. So I can offer up the strength I've accumulated to grant you a wish. Unfortunately, it's a limited wish, so it can't make all your dreams come true. But it should be enough to offer some small..." What exactly? I made a wish to the phantasmoon. An exchange of Himiko's and Motoko's destinies. Not for a minute. The brand of destruction can never be erased. But it can be passed on to someone willing to bear to think. The answer was so simple. So that's... No, this is so unfair. I don't want my wishes to be granted. We made a promise. You were the one who was supposed to embark on a new... That's right. If you were awake, your wish would have been clear. For Motoko to have... But if I left you behind to travel the stars alone, I wouldn't be the idea. You nurtured me with stories of the Astral Express. You sketched me into existence, and you brought me to life. I'm the grown-up you. A navigator who, despite never having taken a single step, has already experienced so much. So, don't be sad. My trailblazing ends here. I I just wanted you to see the world. I'm here now. Do you hear that, Himiko? When the urge to go and see for yourself, no matter what, swells up inside you, you're go, Himiko. Start up the express. Walk a path without the Eon, then grant me this wish. When you've become like me, Motoko. When the Phantom moon is full again. So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them. Now let's get on the express together. As we travel through the atmosphere and fly toward the stars, I will become a star and watch over you forever.
So, are you going to say goodbye to us too? Just like Motoko?
If I could, I'd wish for this moment to come a little later too. But that's how it is for the nameless. The journey always begins in it. Don't worry too much. I just...
But... the crew can't keep on trailblazing without you!
I used to be afraid of goodbyes like this too. Whenever that happens, I just look up at the sky. Up there are the... I know you'll see all those sights in my stead and experience all those stories as wonderful and strange. You understand all of this, don't you? So... Tell March for me if there's anything she likes.
She has enough clothes as it is.
Tell Don Hung that he'll have more on his plate, so he shouldn't try to carry everything all by himself.
I'll help him.
Tell Welt I really wanted to go with him to his homeland. But I'll tell him. And tell Pom Pom if no one's going to use the coffee machine or the beans, just toss them.
I will.
And one more thing about Sunday. Tell him not to be so uptight all the time. Plenty of people come and go on the And finally, you're the one I'm most worried about. Have you been satisfied with your journey so far? You don't have to say it. Keep the answer in your... You still have a long journey of trailblazing ahead of you. So walk on. Walk this path without the eons, and then you can grant my wish. Come back here and tell me all about your amazing... If you can't find me, just look up at the stars. And as always, I'll be there to light up the entire night sky for you.
another turning point in destiny. We meet again. For the Express to begin its journey once more, Himiko...
Get lost. This isn't the end.
8 days ago, you arrived with the Astral Express at Plain Arcadia. 8 hours ago, Asat Pramad appeared. 8 minutes ago, you declared war on him. And 8 seconds ago, you lost. In 8 seconds, Himiko will sacrifice her life. In 8 minutes, you will return to the battlefield. In 8 hours, a god's... In 8 days, a paradise will collapse under its own weight. A beast will begin its sacred feast. A divine infant will fall to the mortal world with its... And a god will retreat into hiding forever. Their laughter. This is the path I have walked, and one of countless possibilities. What's important is that it was born from the wish Himiko made to the Stellaron, and it only leads to one end. Failure. Are you willing to accept? What a shame. I'm asking you, who is still on the path of the Trailblaze, are you willing to accept such a future?
I'll never accept it.
Then you know what to do. So many others have made the same. Make a wish to the Stellaron. Let your... Somewhere along this journey, you've...
Each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. And all the promises, oaths, dreams, and pacts. I'm not leaving a single one behind.
I made the same choice once, and lost everything because of it. But you have set forth once more, Akivili, our path. And when that day comes, I will personally bring your journey to its end. Countless shooting it will carry.
You must become used to loss in order to continue onward. refuse to believe that. Not now. Not ever. My unfulfilled promises. I will fulfill them all tomorrow. I will prove that we can move onward without making these so-called sacrifices. So, the Astral Express only has one navigator, no matter the reason. I won't let anything take you away from me!
Don't forget about us.
Don't worry. We're here.
Thank you for fulfilling the promise. Venturing into uncharted worlds isn't all that motivates us to move forward. We also have promises of the past. The Astral Express is setting forth anew. This journey shall lead us starward! Drive toward New Dawn!
You're playing music with the Star Rail? Hey, that's not right.
And Pagana's legacy. What's going on here? Whatever. I'll just make it the Astral Express's legacy. Why not smile? I'll break her. Failed to center.
Just like 15 years ago. You're not a god, you're just a deserter. Denying life. See how the trailblazers who came after you will walk the path. You just no need to pray for glance.
Humanity will reach the end of the path on its own.
Tedious.
We are the Trailblazers!
Light up the cosmic night!
Future is great. Have some sunshine.
Feel your own skin. Drive toward New Dawn!
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Trailblazing is nothing but a fleeting lie to comfort the weak. In the face of inevitable destruction, hope is a myth.
A blade knows no mercy. Failed to